Hey, Dustin Tibbetts here, financial advisor with Jazz Wealth Managers. How's it going today? I hope you're having a great day. We're going to talk today about warning, a serious warning here. Look, we have a lot of customers that make a lot of mistakes, and that's okay, right? Typically, if you make a mistake with your investments, the way you're putting money in, maybe it's a mistake where the IRS gets involved, we can help you, right? We're financial advisors here, and so anything that comes up where you think you made a mistake, you can just pick up the phone and go, Dustin, hey, look what I just did. Do you think that's a mistake? Should we fix it? Very common one is people contributing too much to their IRAs. It's a simple fix. We put together a little paperwork for you. We fix it before tax day. You're good to go. Some mistakes you can't fix, right? A great example, not a great example of one you can't fix, but a good one was a customer made a mistake on their tax return, right? And we don't really do taxes here, but I know the rules there, and so we were able to help them sort of talk to the IRS, ask them to forgive the penalty and everything, and it was a good transaction, but that's because it was a mistake that can be fixed. There are certain things you can do where the IRS doesn't have a way to fix that. There is no answer. There's nothing you can do, and it means you may pay a high tax bill, right, when it comes time to, when you make that mistake. All right, so let's get to it here. We're a teaching company, we're a teaching firm, so anytime I can teach you something new or teach our customers something new, think about it. It may help you save money, may help you avoid mistakes. Well, look, if you inherit an IRA, careful, very careful here. This can be a tricky process. I need you to follow the process precisely, and I would highly suggest that if you let your Fidelity or Vanguard, all great companies, get help. Go ask them for help. Make sure they dot their I's and cross their T's. I always get that backwards. Let's use an example here today. Let's say Grandma. Grandma was a big influence on you here. And Grandma had an IRA. And this is, we'll say Grandma, right? And over the years, she taught you to have an IRA as well. So you got yourself an IRA. She showed you how to get in there. And you're the grandson, right? You guys see that, grandson. Okay, so Grandma got you off to a great start. You're very thankful for that. Unfortunately, Grandma passes away. Well, Grandma said, you did such a good job there. You know what? You are my beneficiary. Nobody else in the world she wanted to have that IRA besides you. She wanted you to build your future and continue with the teachings that she gave you. I hear this kind of story all the time. It's great. I love it when, the older generation helps the younger generation. So, here's what grandson does. Grandson goes, okay, gosh, I miss my grandma. I'm going to go ahead and move the money into my IRA. Don't! Stop. Do not do that. You do not move your inherited IRA into your IRA, right? And I should say it this way. You don't move grandma's IRA into yours. If you do that, you will owe tax on the entire amount, right? And there's no going back. There's no phone call to me, the IRS, Vanguard, anybody that can fix that problem for you. What do? When Grandma passes away, right? You open an if it's not automatically done for you, you open an inherited IRA with Grandma's name listed as the decedent, is actually how they word it there. She's got to be on there, right? There's a whole separate set of rules that you have to follow with an inherited IRA. So if you go, oh, shoot, lost my grandma, that's nice that she did that for me, I'm going to put it in my IRA. You're about to be very shocked at the tax bill you have to pay, especially if grandma had a lot of money in there. So, inherited IRA, be sure to do that, okay? So, naturally, if you're looking up the IRS rules, this would be what's called a non-spouse inherited IRA. A spousal inherited IRA is a little different story there. We're talking about a non-spouse. Your sister passed away and left you as the beneficiary. Grandma in this case, okay? So, that's that. Now, some people try to get money moved into a trust as well. Don't do that. Don't you do that. Nope. So, that's what, if you're in the process of doing this, please stop right now. Don't move any money there because, like I said, it cannot be fixed. There are so many things we can fix. This one cannot, and it hurts. I've seen this happen where we're talking 7 figures. Person got excited, moved it into their IRA. Nothing you could do. There's no explanation. You can't go knock on the IRS's door. Please don't do it. Anyways, real short one here for you today. Be very careful with the inherited IRAs. I know it's going to happen to some of us at some point, right? Someone will have passed on. It's the nature of life or whatever. But just make sure you do it the right way because God, it can be really painful at a time when you're already feeling pretty bad, okay? So hope you enjoy. Well, hey, later we'll be back to talk about the stock market. We're going to do our closing beat show. That's a live show that we do at 5 o'clock every single day on this channel. You can hit the subscribe button, I think turn a bell on or something, and it makes like or whatever. But so we'll be there for that. It's on our Jazz Wealth YouTube channel, of course, and we'll talk about how the day's shaping up, what's going on in the stock market, the good, the bad, and the ugly, and hope to see you there. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Why should you choose Jazz Wealth as your retirement or long-term investing service? Our portfolios are managed by us, not some faceless mutual fund manager. Our private classes will teach you everything about investing and getting your dough straight. Best of all, our fiduciary standard means your best interest comes before ours.